Melanie Fedrone, your go-to cybersecurity girl, coming to you live with this week's Cyber Chronicles. Small business friends, the next 5 minutes are just for you. Today, we're talking about the cloud security myth. Why it's in the cloud doesn't mean it's protected. So you may remember in February of last year, the Change healthcare breach that sent shockwaves through the healthcare industry. The company, a cloud-based software provider, suffered a devastating ransomware attack that exposed the personal and health information of an estimated 190 million individuals, disrupted insurance claims from being processed, and honestly threatened the very survival of countless smaller businesses and practices and healthcare providers because there were such delays in getting reimbursements. So this wasn't just a big company problem, though. Small businesses across the country felt the devastating ripple effects of this one cloud-based vendor being attacked. So as a small business, I want you to think about all the cloud-based vendors you use and how you would operate your business, or if you could operate your business if one of them were attacked. So the cloud isn't this magical force field protecting your data. At its simplest, it's someone else's computer located somewhere else. And in theory, it should have really strong security. But the uncomfortable truth is the fine print in most vendor contracts holds them harmless for damages to you if they're hacked. And this makes your vendor security 100% your security concern as well. So cloud-based providers operate under what's called a shared responsibility model. And what that means is that they secure their infrastructure, but you remain responsible for things like data security, which is protecting the confidentiality and integrity of your information. Access management, which is controlling who can access your cloud resources. Identity protection, which is safeguarding login credentials. And compliance, which is meeting the regulatory requirements for your industry. So for cyber criminals targeting cloud providers, it's simple math. Think about it. If they hack one on-premise system, they gain access to one company's data. But if they hack one cloud-based provider, they gain access to hundreds, if not thousands of companies. And this is what makes cloud vendors such attractive targets for criminals. And while the cloud does offer tremendous benefits, protecting your data requires a proactive approach. And I want to give you 5 tips for protecting your business. Number 1 is implement MFA everywhere. This simple step prevents 99% of attacks. Number 2 is encrypt your sensitive data. You have to make sure information remains protected even if the bad guys get it. Number 3 is create off-cloud backups. And for this, I want you to remember the 3-2-1 backup strategy. 3 copies, 2 different media types, one of them located offsite. Number 4 is conduct security assessments. I talk about this all the time. Regular evaluations help you identify vulnerabilities before the criminals do. And number 5 is develop an incident response plan. Know what to do when, not if, a breach occurs. But you're a business owner, right? Your expertise is probably not technical or security related. And I strongly recommend against trying to piecemeal together a cybersecurity program on your own. This is where partnering with an MSP with a security-first mindset can be a really good idea. At IT Architects, our veteran-led team brings the same military discipline to protecting your cloud resources as we did to defending our country in uniform. If you want to see how your cloud environment, how secure it really is, just give me a shout. I offer complimentary cyber strategy sessions to help get you pointed in the right direction and a plan of action for going forward. I'm Melanie Fedrone, your go-to cybersecurity girl. I spent over 20 years in the insurance industry, helping businesses recover after losses. But now I'm doing something that I think is even better, and that's helping to prevent them in the first place with proactive cybersecurity. Tag a friend who needs to hear this message, subscribe to my LinkedIn newsletter, and follow me for more tips on how to protect your business. Until next week, stay secure and keep your head out of the clouds.